Welcome everybody to Iconic TV. It's Tuesday, it's 5 o'clock, and we are ready to go with our part two of our three-part series where this is all about how do you make money on all of the platforms. And we are talking TikTok, we're talking YouTube, we're talking Facebook. All three are the major platforms online if you're trying to grow your business. And what we're here today to talk about is how do you do it with the largest video platform out there, and that is YouTube. So if you want to find out how you can turn YouTube into a platform for you to make more money in your business, stay tuned because we are about to get started right now. All right, as I said, this is part two of a three-part series. My name is Dr. Connie Scavella. I am your host of The Iconic Entrepreneur. I am also a two-time #1 best-selling author, a business growth strategist, and an international speaker. And today we're going to talk about one of my favorite platforms, which is YouTube. And YouTube has been out for a while, but wow, have you seen the changes recently? Have you noticed how people are just swarming into it and making millions and millions of dollars? Now, everything that people are doing, they're turning it into video as well. And video is the thing you have to do. It's the place you need to be if you want your business to succeed and if you want to be seen. You see, everything about your success as we're going forward in this rapidly changing economy is that you need the visibility. And with that visibility, you get the credibility and authority that is going to allow people to follow you. And with all of that, as a natural byproduct, you get the profitability. The problem is, most people are just simply awful on camera. I don't know if that's you. Do you feel like you have a face for radio? Do you feel like, yeah, everybody's doing it, but I can't do it? Or are you just copying everybody else? You don't really know what to do with video. Or maybe you're like, I am not going to go on and look that stupid just to get some eyeballs on my business, right? There's got to be a better way. And that's the question that we're going to answer today. Is there a better way, or is YouTube the way? Now, I want to remind you, let's take a look at where we started with this. And we started with this as far as looking at what's the platform that we started with, and that is TikTok. We were live last week and we showed you how to make money with TikTok. In fact, we even gave you our guidebook, right? We have a TikTok marketing guidebook. It's 27 pages. I would love to get that in your hands for free if you don't have it yet, okay? Totally free. Just type hashtag TikTok if you want that. And if you missed that one and you would like the replay, just go ahead and type down below, type replay TikTok, and we will get you that replay because it was filled with a whole bunch of amazing things, including the calculators. How do you calculate if you're new to TikTok, if it'll work, and how long is it going to take you to make the big bucks like some people are making? In fact, the #1 person on TikTok made $17 million last year, and she hasn't even turned 18. Now, what does that tell you? #1, TikTok started as a very young market. Now, is it getting older? Yep. But if you want to see if it's right for you, we gave you all the details. Just type in hashtag replay down below and we will get you the TikTok replay so you can see. Now, today, as I mentioned, we're talking about YouTube. And YouTube is such a diverse platform. But what we're talking about is the 4 fast and easy ways that you can make money on YouTube. And so let's go ahead and dive in. I want to know, though, what is your platform of preference? Do you prefer TikTok? Right? If you're like TikTok, if that's your favorite, not to watch, but which one is your favorite to be on? Is it TikTok? Type in TikTok down below. If you prefer to market via YouTube, let me see your comments. Put your comments down below. Let's see all those of you who prefer YouTube. Okay? Let me see. Put it in the comments. And then the third one is going to be Facebook. We're going to talk about that next week. So those are the 3. Okay? I want to know which one is it for you. Which one do you think is the best for your business? business? Is it TikTok? Is it Facebook? Or is it YouTube? Go ahead, put it down below. I want to take a look and see what you guys say. And I also want to let you guys know that we have Angie and Tally and Della that are here in the background. Why? Because they want to be able to answer all your questions. And we have a TikTok giveaway. We also have a YouTube giveaway that we're going to get for you guys today. And it's going to be the YouTube cheat sheet. So if you want that cheat sheet, all you're going to have to do is do hashtag YouTube down below, hashtag YouTube, and just look in the comments and you'll see our team typing that in for you, hashtag YouTube, and that will get you the YouTube cheat sheet. So you can take all of this information that I'm giving you and start applying it right away. All right. So I'm seeing some of you, a little bit of everything, a little bit of TikTok, more TikTok and Facebook. Obviously that's easy if we're on Facebook right now. And I see YouTube, lots of YouTubes too. So keep putting your feedback in there so I can follow up with you, get you the information and the guides that are relevant to the one that you're on. All right. If you need all three, just type all three guides and we will get those to you. So let's go ahead and take a look at a closer look at YouTube. And let me show you what we're doing. Again, I do want to remind you, we're here every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. But next week on the 28th, we are going to be talking about how do you make money on Facebook, you know, the oldest one out there. And is it still possible, or is it too old? Is it dead? You know, now that it's become meta, does it even matter? So that is next week. But right now, this is what we're talking about today. How do you make money on YouTube? And there are a lot of ways. You just have to have a strategy. That's really the thing. Okay. You might not be sure, but if you had to only pick one, okay, just one platform, you can do all three if you want, if you've got a big team, if you can handle the bandwidth. But our recommendation is to pick just one. And which one is it going to be for you? Well, it depends which one matches your business and your avatar the best, right? You may love one of them, but your whole audience is on a different one. So that's what we're going to show you, is how to pick. And if you want some help with this, we're happy to do it. It takes like maybe 10 minutes. Okay. So please hop on a call with me, 10 minutes. We will figure out what's your business, which is the best platform, and if you would like us to give you our strategy for each of the platforms based on what you're doing, I'll be happy to do it. Here's what you want to do. Just type hashtag call, hashtag call. You can also go directly to my calendar, callconnie.com. All right. And let's talk. Let's figure out, how do we make you some money with the platform that is best for you? Here's the problem. Everybody thinks you have to be on all of them, and TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and WhatsApp, and don't forget Pinterest and all these things. And Twitter is still alive and kicking thanks to Elon Musk, right? But is it right for you? And that's really the key. Most people are overwhelmed. All right. If you are overwhelmed in your business, if you're doing too much, put a big O in the comments down below. Just put a big O. I want to know who are my overwhelmed people, because it's so easy, right? As the market turns into a recession, people are like scrambling to think, well, what else can I do? What else can I do? And they're trying to add more. And what we're trying to do is give you the right information so you could only be on the right platform for you. Makes sense, right? Let's save you a lot of time. So here's what we're going to be talking about today, just to kind of give you a quick idea why I want you to stick around, because we're going to talk about how do you brand your channel, how do you make it something unique, and we're going to talk about the 4 top money makers on YouTube. How do you calculate your income? Hey, you got to know how much money you're going to make, right? And the YouTube cheat sheet is available. All you have to do is type hashtag YouTube, and you will get that. And then I'll show you a custom analysis to give you an idea of how do I make sure I'm in the right place. And I'll give you kind of a sneak peek at that. But the reason I say custom is because it is custom. We'll customize a strategy for you specifically. All you have to do is type hashtag call down below. All right. So what's all the big deal about YouTube? What are all the facts, right? And why does it matter? There's over 50 million creators on YouTube. That's a lot of people making videos. And you're noticing kids, maybe your kids love to be on YouTube. A lot of kids aren't saying, I want to be a fireman or a teacher or a doctor. They're saying, I want to be YouTube famous. And it is the #2 website in the world. And it is the #1 video network out there. It's more, uh, it's a bigger favorite, has more of a draw than the others, such as Netflix and Hulu and things like that. And 48% of all video providers combine it, YouTube is bigger, right? And over 180 million hours of video are consumed every day. 180 million hours. That is a whole lot of days, right? I'm curious, how many hours are you spending on YouTube a day? Do you just watch it do you watch it like TV? Some people use that as their TV source now. How about you? How are you watching YouTube? And do you have your own channel? If you have a YouTube channel right now, I want you to put down below, what's your link to your YouTube channel? We would love to take a look at it and subscribe and help make you famous as well. Maybe get you a few more views, right? So put your YouTube link down below here. And every time we're here, we had you guys put your TikTok last week, YouTube this week, next week, we'll have you put your Facebook information there so people can find you as well. So here's the thing. It's the place to be. Everybody's there. It's the biggest. All the eyeballs are there. But do you have what it takes? And there's 2 factors that are going to determine if you have what it takes to be successful on YouTube. Would you like to know? Here's the it factor. How do you rate your on-camera confidence? How confident are you? Because I'll tell you what, when you're on camera, your confidence is going to show through. If you're nervous, if you're uncomfortable, if you're fidgeting, there's so many signs, right? Would you say you're a 10? Would you say you're a 2? Put your rating down below. And how would you rate your on-camera charisma? Like, do you have something that keeps people there? Are you exciting? Do you know how to kind of play the camera game? What would you say is your rating on a scale of 1 to 10? How high are you on charisma? How high are you on confidence, right? You might think, oh, I'm awesome, but you feel like a fake. And maybe you don't even realize that you have charisma and you just don't feel so confident. Well, the confidence will come, and the charisma, oh, I got to tell you the truth, it's a little hard to manufacture. Some people just naturally have it. Are you a natural on camera, or do you really have to work at it? Okay. And here's the thing, just being naturally you is half the battle to get to the charisma. Okay. So if you're feeling, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, well, try being you. That will work. Okay. So if you know what your rating is, I got some confidence about this, I've got some charisma, or maybe you don't. Maybe you need some help. Again, if you want some help, we have a class called Camera Confidence and Charisma. And if you want to find out about it, and just type camera class down below, okay? Or book a call, or maybe we'll just say, hey, I think you might need that class, okay? But let's take a look, because I want to go into what are the 4 things and the 4 fast and easy ways that you can make money, because we are talking about this. It's a huge site, but can you really make money? Right? Will you really earn any money with it? And what kind of money are we talking about? Well, it can be pretty big. Okay. So if you just had 20,000 views in a day, and your average engagement is pretty good, and you get 600,000 views in a month, and look at those numbers that you could get, right? Estimated daily earnings, well, you might spend more of that, in a Starbucks. On a year, you make about $7,500. And that's with a pretty decent size subscription, right? Where you've got a lot of people subscribed to your channel. So where we hear all these stories about making millions, yes, people do. But where is it? how are they doing it? I mean, $7,500 isn't even enough to get you to six figures if you got that not in a year, but in a month. We're talking about taking you guys from six figures to seven figures in 1 year or less, but that wasn't enough to do it. That's only $7,500 a year, right? That's never going to cut it. So is it really right? Well, let's take a look at some of the things that you can do to make money. The first one that you can do to make money is YouTube Shorts. You see these all over. Everybody's hopping on the bandwagon for these, right? Not the longer videos. And what they're doing is making them short. People's attention span is getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And there's something called the YouTube Shorts Fund. And it's giving the content creators access to over $100 million over last year and this year. So is it going to stop? Yes. But yeah, 6 months. So why not get on the bandwagon and take advantage of it and just, make a few casual, short little 1 to 2 minute videos and help boost the channel. And I'm going to talk about this for a minute because shorts are great, okay? But there's a reason why you wouldn't want to do those, okay? So as long as you're doing them, you would be eligible to participate in that fund, okay? So when don't you want to do shorts? Well, if you're mixing everything up, and this is going to be true for everything, I want you guys to really listen to this because some people think, oh, I've got a podcast and I'm going to put that on there and make it a video podcast as well. And then I'm going to do shorts. And then I'm going to do a long class, like this is going to be a 30-minute class. And then maybe you want to put on something like that on there. And then maybe you make a composite video and then you put a whole bunch of them together. That's an hour. And you have all these different lengths, different styles. Guess what? YouTube is going to punish you in the algorithm if that's what you do. So you really have to know what is my predominant mode that I'm going to do, because if you mix it all up, it is actually going to hurt your numbers rather than help. If you think I'm going to put all this stuff on there and just put it all on there, I see people doing it all the time, and there's huge people that are making multi-millions of dollars and they can't get beyond a couple thousand subscribers, and that is why. All right, because they're confusing the algorithm. So don't do that. Okay, if you're not sure how the algorithm works and how to play that game, just type #call down below and we will help you do that. Okay. What's the second way that you can do it? Is brand connect. How strong is your brand? Okay. And if it's not a known brand, it's going to be hard for you to make YouTube work. But there's a thing called brand connect, where YouTube will actually connect your brand to brands that actually want to advertise on your channel. So it's sort of like a matchmaking service, if you will. But here's the key. In order to do that and to get paid for it, you actually have to have a brand that stands out. So if you don't have a brand, but you would like to get money from Brand Connect, then what you want to do, just type #brand down below. Type #brand down below, and we'll show you our simple 4-step method to enhance your brand. It's only 4 steps, super simple, okay? But if we can blow up your brand, then you can start attracting more money through YouTube's Brand Connect. That's an awesome one, okay? And as you know, you're talking very large brands, so you're talking a lot bigger numbers than we were looking at earlier, okay? So that's a big one. And always think about your brand. Like some people say, oh, it doesn't matter, Yeah, it does, because you never know when the different platforms, which are changing all the time, are going to turn the tide in your favor. You want to be primed and ready with a real brand. Imagine if there was a new platform that comes out in 2 months and it's bigger than YouTube and Facebook and TikTok combined, right? To go on to that, you would make so much more impact and headway if you actually came onto it with a brand already. Okay, that's why brand is so important. So if you don't have a brand, if you need some help, again, just go here, #brand, and we will do a quick brand audit with you and help you figure out how do I turn who I am into a real brand. Okay. Now, I know I talk fast. We've covered 2 out of the 4 ways, fast and easy ways that you can make money on YouTube. What I want you to do is give me a thumbs up. Tell me if this is kind of hitting home. Are you getting a couple tips? Are you thinking, which way do I want to do it? And are you going to think the brand style, or are you going to think maybe the shorts? Well, I got 2 more ways that you can make money on YouTube. So hang on. But if you want to watch this again, I do want to let you know, all you have to do is type hashtag replay. Okay, type hashtag replay right now. Just put it in the comments if you missed any of this. If you just got here, I see a few of you just got here. Just go ahead and type hashtag replay, and we will send you this replay. We'll just email it over to you. You can watch it whenever it's convenient for you. Okay. And if you missed the earlier one, if you missed the TikTok one, just let us know. I want the hashtag replay for YouTube, or I want the hashtag replay for TikTok. Okay. If you want hashtag replay for both, just type both. Okay. And what we have to do is make sure, I want to make sure I tell you that when you do that, check your messages. Okay. Because you're going to get a message from our community manager, Angie, and she is awesome, and she will follow up with you right away. Make sure she understands which replay you want or which connection. Do you want to talk to us about your brand? Do you want to talk to us about a strategy for being online? All you have to do is let us know. If you're not sure, but you know you're not making enough money right now, and you would love to get some extra push from these platforms and make some money off of them, just type hashtag call, and we'll hop on a call. It'll be 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If you want more time, if you really want to sit down and have us actually design a strategy for you, that's what we're here for. And these calls are totally free. Don't worry. And don't worry, I'm not going to take your credit card. It's only 10 minutes. So there's nothing that you're paying for on these calls. Okay. But you do have to contribute time, right? It's about 10 minutes. So I hope that's okay. Right. And hey, for those of you that just joined, make sure that you click on above where it says for StreamYard, so that I can see your comments and I can follow up and help you. If I can't see your names, I can't follow up with you and give you all the freebies. Okay. So what's the next way that you can make money? And that's with a paid membership. Now, a lot of people don't talk about this, but it is a total hidden gem for a lot of people. They will do it, especially in the gaming market. And why not in your platform, right? And you can turn your channel into a membership site so you can attract the biggest fans, give them exclusive benefits, give them members only content, things that they couldn't get just by streaming online. And then you get paid every month by your members. And it's a great long-term strategy because you can attract more and more people as you grow, and great word of mouth. All right. So you can decide what kind of rewards you want to offer, how much you want to charge for each membership level. But I love memberships. They're fabulous. We have some as well. And the key is you have to understand, if you don't know how to do a membership, you are going to work really hard and then go backwards quickly. Why? Because if you don't know how to work a membership, most people leave a membership in 3 months. And so you have to actually set it up right from the beginning, but you don't want to get caught in the membership hustle. We're always trying to scramble and find new people and figure out how do we make them stay and beg and do all these things, right? There's a simple way, okay? So again, type hashtag call. We'll show you how to do that and get you your membership strategy, okay? What's the fourth way? The fourth way is ad revenue. Now, you guys know this. I know you know this. How? Because every time you turn on YouTube, there's like another ad and another ad, and they're getting to be more and more and more. Well, people who are placing those ads over the videos that you want to watch, well, they are paying for that video provider, for that creator, right? And so just by having a channel, just by showing up, having a good brand that people would want to advertise, you see how these are all running together, right? Then you can get paid for that. And with YouTube Premiere, that's how you're going to earn money on the subscriber fees, right? You can actually pay for a YouTube membership, and you pay YouTube to not have any ads shown to you. Well, guess what? If you're not getting ads on your channel, does that mean you won't make any money? Nope. You actually get a portion of the fee that people pay to not see ads. So imagine that. You win either way. If you allow ads on your channel, or if people don't have ads and they still watch your channel. Okay. And how is that calculated? Well, that's again part of the algorithm, which is that's what you want to build your whole strategy around, right? Because you have to know, how much do I earn based on the views, based on the length? Okay. Those are just two of the different parts of the algorithm you need to know. And maybe you have noticed that people, especially some of the bigger sites like maybe Lewis Howes, and you'll see Ed Millett, you'll see Gary Vee. What are they doing? They're combining hours and hours and hours of video. And you go click on a video and it's like, oh, this is 4.5 hours. Why are they doing that? Money, right? Just for lots of money. So the longer they can keep you on, the more money they make, right? So, a lot of these ideas can be obvious, but you want to make sure you don't do too many different strategies, or you will ruin your exposure altogether. So I want to ask you, what is it? What is your strategy? I want to help you come up with a strategy to get you up there, okay? To make you one of those top channels, to give you that kind of brand visibility and recognition so that people will advertise on your channel. And when they do that, that's probably, of the four, one of the greatest ways to make your money. So if you want a proven strategy, we'll sit down with you, outline it. All you have to do is type #call me, and I will do that with you. We can do that this week, because since it's pretty early, next week at the latest. So I will do platform strategy through the month of June only. Okay, then I'm not going to offer it. It is a free offer. You don't have to pay for the strategy, but I'm only doing it until the end of June. So make sure you get your appointment in, not just schedule it before June, but your appointment has to be booked before July 1st. Okay, and whether you want help with TikTok or YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn, you tell me. And even if it's not one that we're talking about today, we'll help you figure out that strategy. Okay. And remember, it's just 4 parts. So this isn't about doing more. This is about doing one thing. We're going to show you exactly which one to do and what is the strategy that you're going to need. So if that sounds good, go ahead and do that. Type #strategy down below. And the last thing that I want to talk about is, don't forget, you can also sell your stuff, right? Sell your merchandise to fans. Go up and, kind of do your own little show. And Merch Shelf lets you also sell branded merchandise right there, right? And so that's a whole other sort of YouTube store that you can have, especially if you're e-commerce. But you know what? A lot of times you can sell things that are not actual physical products. And if you understand that, then you can be different from what everybody else is doing. And that is the key, right? If you are different from other people, that's when you can really stand out. People are getting really tired of everything looking the same. And so that's why being distinguished with your brand, with your offer, with your channel is so important. Okay. And you might want to consider, is it better? A lot of people say, well, is it better, Connie, for me to have one channel where I do my shorts and maybe my podcast, and then another channel for more educational type content? And I'd say, call me. I'll tell you. Okay. I will tell you the answer. So we've talked a lot about things, right? Are you getting excited? I hope you're getting excited. If you don't have a YouTube channel, I want you to start one. Okay. But you want to start it out right. And there's a lot that goes into it, and as far as the covers and the look and how you set it up in the beginning and tracking everything. So if you're going to set it up, if you're going to get started, please book a call so we can help you get that started. We do that a lot. Like next week, we're going to be talking about Facebook. We're going to show you how we can set that up and set that up for you or with you. So if you don't have those accounts, if you don't have these accounts, let us know. And you want to figure out, what kind of account do I want, right? We talked about TikTok last week. If you missed that, get the replay. And then is it a regular TikTok account or a business TikTok account? Okay. So what's important? What do you have to look for? Let me show you the secrets here that you really want to pay attention to. Okay. You're going to want to target one specific audience. Don't mix your media. We talked about that. Do not post illegally. Don't think you can kind of take somebody else's content, somebody else's song, somebody else's book. I know people have tried to post my books and read them and all this kind of stuff on there, and we went after that. Don't do that. Your account will get taken down. All right. You also have to be consistent. That's important with all of these platforms. You can't just be on a little bit and then off, and on a little bit and then off. People will start to not trust your brand. You have to commit to the long term. It is a long-term play, and you have to promote your channel everywhere. So it's not like you can just put it up. Like if you build it, they will come. It's not going to happen. You've got to optimize the search. So just like you try to do SEO on the website, you're going to have to optimize your search in YouTube. And you do want to link to offline sources. So this is a site where you do want to get them off and get them onto your own platform. Thumbnails matter, visuals matter, right? This is 100% visual site. So that all matters. And the pay to play, you have to understand the pay to play game. Okay. So all of these are fun. All of these are amazing. They can do amazing things for your business, for your bottom line, but they all have a little bit of sacrifice that you have to put into those. All right. And you have to know which is the right one and at the right time. And know, is it one that's going up or is it one that's going down? So again, let me summarize really quickly. These are the 3 platforms we're talking about every Tuesday, 5 p.m. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. And so that means next week we are on Facebook. Okay. So what I want to do is, I think I did it just on time today, and 30-minute power show. If you want some help, I would love to help you. All right. So just type #call below. Angie's going to hook you up and get you on my schedule, and we will figure out what is the strategy that would really, really work for you. All right. So again, all you have to do is type #call, and we will hop on the phone and figure this out before it's too late. Okay. We will see you next week.